What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Raymondtacular forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't took the time to subscribe, please take time to do so. Make sure you turn on post bell notifications. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I will be doing a giveaway once I reach 3,000 subscribers. The rules and the trivia questions to winning that giveaway will be uploading a separate video upon me reaching 3,000 subscribers. Today I'm back with another video. Today I am sharing the story time on why I chose to move to Virginia. Why I chose to move to Virginia. Yes, it's time to do that video. As you guys know from the previous video that I uploaded yesterday, that I was fired from Krispy Kreme. So that's part of the reason. Also, when I got the phone call that I was fired, I just took a deep breath with my life flashed before my eyes. Everything that I've been through from 18 up until that very moment with working in Florida. I just say, you know what? It's time to take a leap and just jump out there. You know, I thought about all the jobs and my brother got me hired on that. All I had to do was do the application and boom, you got a job. And I told myself, man, I'm not willing to repeat that cycle again. I'm not willing to repeat the cycle again that I've been going through since 18 years old, which is 98. I'm not willing to repeat that process again. And I thought about my record. I'm a convicted felon in the state of Florida as of 2007. I haven't been in no trouble since. I thought about that, and I thought about everything else with the job world, how thing is with it as being a violent felon. I told myself, man, it's time to leap out there. You know, and without second thought, I called my brother. I'm like, bro, I'm ready to jump out there. I'm ready to take a leap out there for myself like I do with everything else. And he talked his little trash, whatever. But at the end of the day, he took the time to do what he had to do to help me get where I'm at today. And I came up with a plan of my own, was the start back working at Lake Pool, doing it, working at Peep Ready. 5 days a week to get my 40 hours there, and also working at my night job, which is Arby's, working at Arby's at night. So that way, everything I make at Arby's can continue to go to the bank untouched, and then the money I make at People to pay my monthly bills. That was the plan while my brother did his thing, to see where he can help me get lined up after so many letdowns from me. You know, and time went on. I called everybody I needed to call. I called my friend at People Ready. She told me, okay, come on in. I got plenty of work. No, I got plenty of work. Just started showing up every day. So I made it my business to show up every day. I showed up that Monday morning after that conversation. This was Saturday. I showed up that Monday morning. Beautiful today. I showed up that Monday morning ready to work. I got there like 6. I want to say about 6:40 in the morning. I showed up to People Ready, you know, and it was one car in the driveway, and in the parking lot, and 2 guys sitting on the inside. I asked them how long they've been sitting. They said about a good 10-15 minutes. I said, okay. Now I'm looking around like, Now the dispatcher just told me on the phone she got plenty of work, but not enough workers. So I wanted to see how true it is. And the dispatcher come in from smoking a cigarette and was like, she called one of the guys up to the counter for a job moving tires, unloading the truck of tires. I know that's a 4-hour job. I did it plenty of times over the years. And he said how much it pays. She told him 10. He's like, nah, raise it to 12. He'll do it. She said she can't do that. She got to pay what the customer requested to pay. You know, and he said, nah, that's not enough for unloading a truck of tires. So he got on the phone with his lady, started talking trash and whatnot. Another guy was sitting there. Time goes on, they ended up leaving for whatever reason, or sitting outside talking for whatever reason. So she called me to the counter, like, Raymond, you want to work? I said, depends on how far it is, you know. She's like, I don't think it's that far. It's from Brenda branch, from another branch. I'm like, now I'm really looking confused, because like, you just told me not even 24 hours ago that you're flooded with work and not enough workers. So I'm saying that to myself over and over in my head and getting her to look like, really? You know, so I go to the counter. Shelby, can you do the job? It's a 2-day job. Like, sure, it's a 2-day job. No problem. No. Usually when it's a 2-day job, it's 8 hours and better. So while she would print the ticket, she gave me the address. I put the address in my GPS. Found out it was no more than a 30-minute drive from my job. I can jump on 2 buses that would get me to my night job. You know, because my goal is to keep my night job #1, because my night job for the last 2 years, everything that I made on my night job goes directly to the bank untouched. You know, and I want to keep it like that until I'm ready to move to Virginia at Christmas time. You know, well, I agreed to the job. I get to the job early. Everything going to plan. You know, it took me a minute to find a job because the GPS was just showing a picture of a vacant parking lot. You know what I mean? Our drive is a big tourist area. It could be a lot of vacant parking lots on International Drive. So I took time to find. I called the contact guy. It took 3 phone calls on him for him to answer the phone one time to tell me he's not in the area. Okay, I figured that much from the phone number. He had an 813 number. 813 in Florida is a Tampa number. So I make my way to the job site. I see 3 guys with a hard hat on. I automatically assumed they were labor because they looked lost, and they had on 2 had on tennis shoes, 1 had on steel-toe boots, and a safety vest. That usually give away a person's a laborer. If you don't did labor work before as a general laborer through any of the labor companies that pay by the day and work by the day, then you would know a laborer when you see one. So once I noticed them, I got them guys. They told me what's going on. We got 2 trucks unloaded today, cabinets, and the 3rd truck coming tomorrow. So we get the job done. We working, getting it done. You know, thing going to plan. And while in the process of working, I get a phone call. My brother called me like, "Yo, I got to open the door for you, but you know, you got to understand, nobody's moving on your time. You got to move in their time." My homeboy job, dude in my biker club, his job is hiring right now. But you got to get to do the application. He going to hire you on the spot. It's paying $12 an hour. He going to hire you on the spot. I'm like, 12 ain't really a lot, but it'll get me started where I can line up a night job. You know what I mean? So I'm like, "Hey, back, give me some time. I'm going to get done what I need done. I'll be there by the end of the week." Hung up the phone. So we get the job done. I'm like, dang, do I really want to move? I'm questioning myself now. Like, oh, shoot, did I just jump too fast? Or do I really want to take this chance and see what better I can achieve from moving out of state? So I take time to think about it. Here come lunchtime. I'm chilling. We done got our cabinets in the room on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor. Carrying them up the stairs, get all that done. Now I'm laying on the ground on a piece of sheetrock, relaxing, thinking, like, you know, really thinking about it. And I hear somebody say, "It's time to go home, time to go home." I'm like, what the? And then I hear the other lady was talking trash, so I get up, go see what's going on. Come to find out, the 2nd truck is not coming, but we come back tomorrow for the 3rd truck. So I'm now mad, like, wow, you know, a 8-hour shift that turned into a 4-hour shift, and unload 1 truck tomorrow. That gonna be 2 days. That means it's gonna take me 2 days to make 8 hours. It's gonna take 2 days to make 8 hours from now. I told myself right then and there, man, forget that. I will not repeat this process again. I will not repeat this cycle of dipping into money I already have saved to pay child support. It shouldn't take me 2 days of work to make 1 child support payment. It shouldn't be like that. So I told myself right then and there, it is what it is. I'm going to go with that move. My brother got the job lined up. All I got to do is get to Virginia, do the application, and it goes from there. So as I walked to the bus stop, I put everything in order. I went on and lined up my flight. I went on and lined up a rental car for the rest of the week. That way I could have a way to do application with tonight, get everything lined up the way as I need it. And I went from there. You know, I went from there. I set everything up. I screenshot everything to my brother. I touched down to Virginia and like, hey, I gotta do this new start. You know, I got tired of the process. I don't know how many y'all out there convicted felons of the record like I do, but it's a hard process when you got a violent charge. When you got a violent record like I have, a lot of closed doors gonna come your way. But you gotta keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You gotta keep pushing. Yes, you're gonna get a lot of no's, but you also will get a lot of yeses down the road. It might not be the yeses you want, but it's a yes that will get you on your feet, get you started, get the door open. So I took the chance. I jumped out there. I jumped on that plane. I got to town. Thursday morning, was it Thursday or Friday morning, my brother took me to the job. While I drove there by myself in his car. I went there. I talked to who he told me to talk to. The guy shook my hand, gave me an application, took me to the break room, filled this out, come get at me. I filled it out. I seen right there, signed up for Medicaid, dental right there, cheap. Very reasonable price. A lot cheaper than what I'm paying for Krispy Kreme, and a whole lot cheaper than what Arby's wanted to charge me for Medicaid and dental. So I went on and signed up. Bought the applications. Hey, I'm gonna start you tomorrow. He gave me the real pay rate, which is $18.50. I'm looking shocked, like what? $18.50 starting, no experience, no nothing. Bet. I was excited. Thank you, Jesus. You know what I mean? Cause that was he shook my hand, showed me the station I'm working at, told me when to come in. He put me on day shift for 2 weeks, which is this second week. But they told me last night that I left last night at 3 to come back tonight at 3 p.m. to midnight. So that's my shift now till whenever. 3 to midnight, And I just say thank you, Jesus, for that. It happened just like that in my life, Happened just like that. 24 hours in the city, I already got a job making $6.50 more an hour than what I was making at Krispy Kreme, than what I was making at Arby's. I'm making now $8.50 more than what I'm making at Arby's working at night. So I was in Florida slaving on 2 jobs to bring in $2,100 a month. Well, now I'm finna bring home down there $3,000 a month on 1 job. That's the difference right there. I'll make it. You know what I mean? That's the difference right there. I'm making $12 an hour at Krispy Kreme. $12 an hour. I just got a $6.50 raise just from doing the application on this 1 job. Now I'm finna work 1 job and get overtime and still make more on this 1 job than what I was making working 2 jobs in Florida. You see the difference? See the difference? And I would have told the guy I want all the overtime I can grab. All the extra shifts I can grab. I want it just to get that check bigger and bigger. So now I'm trying to decide, do I want to get a second job or not? I got to see how this night shift work out for the next week. And once I see how the night shift work out for the next week, then I decide from there if I want to get a second job or not during the day, or go through the labor pool, make some extra money. It's not really needed, but it would help out with my car, because I did buy a car last Sunday. I bought a car, so that came in handy. And from what everybody's saying, Hondas are good cars. I will do a car tour. I had it up sometime next week, but I want to do all that. Everybody telling me that Hondas are good cars. They're easy to fix on. The maintenance not expensive. So far, when I started up, nothing comes on. No lights blinking saying this problem, this problem, that problem, that problem, that problem. So far, I found 2 things, but I get into that once I do a tour of my video. But I just want to share that with y'all, man. See, I got where there. All I need was a little help. You know what I mean? This is the kind of help I didn't have in Florida that I have in Virginia. My brother part of 3-4 biker club with a lot of connections with people working good jobs, truckers. They could open up the door without me even going to school to get my CDLs. That would give me opportunity to drive for them and drive their truck and destroy their truck while I get my experience to get other doors open for me. This is just all from moving. You know what I mean? This is all from moving that I'm making all these moves and get things in order now. This is something that I did not have in Florida. I only been in Virginia, this is my second week. This is my second week in Virginia, and I already bought a car and got a job paying me a lot more than what I was making in Florida. Sound like a good start. Sound like I'm on a good note already, and just I got fed up. Fed up with working for less than what I deserve. I deserve this $18.50. I deserve this $18.50 and not making $12 on a job that should start off a lot higher than that. But that's another story I'm gonna say for another video, And that's where I stand. I'm enjoying my new start in Virginia, the Virginia life, and just asking for the best, That's the reason why I chose to move to Virginia. Other reasons I chose to move to Virginia is that, as everyone knows from past blogs that I've done, I am adopted. I was adopted at 12 years old, which was 92. My adopted mom moved me to Florida to rekindle things with her ex-husband. Then that went sour. So I've been in Florida from 1992 all the way till August 2021. I just reunited with my birth family 3 years ago. I want to say 3-4 years ago. And my children to the age where they don't need me around full time right now. I got 2 16-year-olds and a 21-year-old, and they all doing their own thing right now. After school activities, working, and, so I'm sitting in life long distance through FaceTime. We FaceTime each other every chance we get. All three of my kids. We talk on FaceTime every chance we get, and I'm thankful for that. You know what I mean? They understand my 6-year-old son, aka my twin. I like to say he's like, I'm proud of you. You're finally going to live your dream, be with your birth family, and get your new start in life that you've been talking about for so long, that you've been procrastinating on for so long. And I really have. I mean, my brother got me hired on a lot of jobs. A job working at the port. All I need was a TWIC card, but my dumb butt still have not applied for my TWIC card, and that's money I'm losing until I apply for my TWIC card. As a convicted felon, I can get in the port. Well, not the port, but I can work on the shipyards with a TWIC card. That's something that I can't do in Florida. There's a lot of opportunity here that I still can take advantage of as a convicted felon with a record from '07. Haven't had no new charges on my record since '07. Here is 2021. That still means nothing in the state of Florida. So I'm taking advantage of new start. I'm taking advantage of every opportunity that come my way job wise, and see what I can make happen until I'm ready for my dream career. You know, that's also the second reason I moved to Virginia, because I want to build a bond with my birth mother, my birth brother. Like, it feels good. My brother first birthday, with us being together, we just celebrated Sunday. His birthday was yesterday, but we had a surprise birthday dinner for him Sunday night, and it was just amazing. Like, these are things that we always dreamed about and wish we could do, and now that we were united, we're taking advantage of every opportunity we can to spend time with each other, talk trash, to kick the bobo, teach one another different things, and it's like, I got what I always wanted. I have what I always wanted. The new start. I'm loving it so far. I live with my brother, his wife, and his nephew. No big deal for now, you know, but in due time, I'm going to branch out and get my own place with the woman I want to marry and whatnot, and we're going to go from there. But right now, those are the reasons that I moved to Virginia. I needed a new start. I desperately needed to get out of the hood. You know what I mean? That way I can get that hoodness out. Man, you see my brother live. Look at his neighborhood. Right next door to the landfill. You know what I mean? I'm in a better environment. Not around the hood no more, you know. I'm not seeing people, they pants all the way out their butt at 40, 50 years old. Everybody getting drunk. Everybody getting hot. Just a new scenery and a new environment would make a big difference in your life, you know. And that's what I want to do. I got tired of all the no's. I didn't want to go through that process of going on all the websites from my area, applying for a dozen jobs and get turned down from 95%. I didn't want to be in that cycle again. I didn't want to be in that cycle of working out of people ready every day, 5-6 days a week, just to make 40 hours and still get days where I get 4 hours, or I get a 4 hour here, I get a 4 hour there. Out of 6-day work week might end up with 4 full days and 4 half a days. You know what I mean? And that's 4 half of payments I have to make up, and where that money gonna come from? The money I already got saved up. So ask yourself, as you watch this video, listen to my story, listen to my situation, ask yourself, how many times have you saved money for a better tomorrow, for your dream vacation, for your birthday plan, whatever the reason may be, that you saved money for and constantly had to dip into it until it was all gone? You didn't want to dip into it, but you had to because unexpected thing was coming up. Well, that was me. I got tired of that situation. I got tired of that kind of situation. I did what I had to do. You get tired of working your butt off to save money to get ahead, and before that moment coming for you to get ahead, you don't dip into that money until it's all gone. Now you back at square zero. I know a lot of people that still in that same cycle. I wanted to break that cycle, and here's me breaking that cycle. So those are my reasons for why I moved to Virginia. Those are my reasons. So I'm gonna end it with that. If you like the video, subscribe, like, comment, share. Most importantly, make sure you turn on post bell notifications that we can be notified to our little new video. For a shout out, and my shout out video the last Sunday in September. Tell me in the comments how you feel about this story time. Do you feel there's a good reason for me to move to Virginia? Or tell me in the comments, what would you do if you was in my predicament? You a convicted felon. Your record is, let me see, 2007, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Your record is 14 years old, and you still get more no's than you get yeses. How would that make you feel? Would that make you want to start over somewhere new, or would you continue to stay in that city and hope for an open door Let me know in the comments. I will give you a shout out. My shout out video last Sunday in September.